What's up, you guys? It's Didodi. I had the pleasure of going to see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire on Tuesday. And even though I enjoyed the time watching the movie, it was a nice outing. I think it's my least favorite Ghostbusters out of the four. I still think it's better than the Paul Feig Ghostbusters. Um, However, this one was a little bit light on the things that I really wanted. I wanted some new stuff. And I did watch a couple of reviews before making this. I had watched the movie and then I came home, I saw a couple reviews, and one of the things that was brought to my attention while watching one of the reviews, they had the poster of the movie on the screen while they were speaking, right? Like how I do. And I'm looking at this poster and I'm like, geez, it's a lot of people on this poster. And then I realized one person was missing and they were kind of significant to the movie. I was like, yo, that's insane because you got all these people on this poster and it's still somebody missing. This is like a Infinity War poster for Ghostbusters. The movie was pretty stacked with people. Like one of the reviewers, I think it was Real Shift, talked about how they had all these people in this movie and they didn't know what to do with them. And that's true. That's true. I felt like that. I mean, I still liked Phoebe, but Phoebe had this little side mission that it just wasn't like, okay, here's what I like. They talked about a history of Ghostbusters, which was really cool. Like the historic shit was cool. The legends they was laying down, like Garak and all the monster, the main ghost that they're trying to fight. That was cool. That was cool. I wanted to know more about that. I know people be having problems with exposition scenes. Whatever, man. All right. The shit was cool to me. I like the way they explained it, because we're not going to watch that movie. So you got to just break it down to us real quick. So they told us about this history of these pretty much Ghostbusters. And I thought that was pretty cool. And then when they talked about this ice monster, Garak and all that, I thought that was pretty cool too. Like this villain seemed like probably one of the scariest. Ronan, I didn't like at all. That was the villain in the 2016 Paul Feig Ghostbusters, and he had no history, he had no legend. He was just some guy from New York that went through some things. But when he crossed over, he's controlling all the go. That don't even make no sense. He's getting punked in the real world, and then he cross over, and the demons ain't punking him. Like all of a sudden, he just takes over. That just didn't seem right. He had no history or nothing. He was no Gozer. He was no Vigo, no Garaka, nothing like that. He was just some dude. And that don't work for me. So this whole legend of this ice, the Frost King, basically, this fool was vicious. Probably one of the worst because he actually killed people. We didn't see Vigo kill nobody. We didn't see Gozer kill nobody. In Afterlife, J.K. Simmons' body, the character he was playing, that body was dude was already dead. He got up after he was resurrected, and Gozer split him in half. I thought that was pretty cold, but dude was already dead. Like whatever. So we know that Gozer is willing to kill people. We know that Vigo is willing to do these things, but they haven't done it. And so this dude comes along, starts freezing people, and the shit was just wild. So I just felt like they had spent more time on that. It'd been a much better movie. It'd been Afterlife built up some things, and they did it in such a cool way. Like everybody was brand new to us, and they bring these people back to us, and it's like, here they are, but it's just like here they are, and now we getting some new people too, and we got to figure out, you know, kind of who they are. One of the guys, the new guys that they had in the movie, he basically Egon from the cartoon. If you ever watched the real Ghostbusters, you know, that the way Egon looked, he never looked like Egon from the movie until now. I mean, it's not his name isn't Egon. His name is Lars, I believe. When I looked him up, his name was Lars. Um, but he looked just like that cartoon version of Egon. Excuse me, I hit the mic. He looked just like that cartoon version of Egon. So I thought that was all right. But it was cool to see the bully from the first movie back. You know, it's cool to see things again. I don't understand why the Marshmallow Men were in it. Gozer's gone. They shouldn't even be around. Um, it's just some, I don't know. The jokes, the jokes, they were hit or miss. You know, so I felt like the comedy. It's almost feel like, can people write comedy anymore? You know, can they write good comedy? Because once again, we have that thing where awkwardness between the characters is supposed to carry a scene, and that shit is weak. You know, that's weak, and it's often done with. Uh, I don't want to say with girls. I'm just saying like with characters that's supposed to feel something for each other. Now all of a sudden they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to speak. Like the writers don't even know what to write. It seems like I don't care for it. But it was cool seeing McKenna Grace and Paul Rudd. I liked seeing Bill Murray, but we didn't get enough Bill Murray. We really didn't. It was cool to see the Ghostbusters. It's just that I wish that we had seen them doing more Ghostbuster shit. So overall, I mean, I'm a Ghostbusters fan, so I enjoyed what I could from the movie, you know, and I had a nice outing. But like I said, it's my least favorite. It's my least favorite of the four. Afterlife was really good, you know. Um, it's just that they weren't able to carry that over into this new movie. That's all I can really say about it. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, you'll probably have a good time watching it, but there'll probably be some parts that kind of bore you because it gets kind of slow and it matters to the story later on. But when you're watching it, you're like kind of asking, do we need this stuff right now? So, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know down in the comment sections. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. But it was a pleasure talking with you guys, and I will talk with you soon. Take it easy. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, click like, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, then click subscribe.